Welcome all. Experience is what you get when you don't get what you want. Today we will discuss about the five kingdom classification Protista. In last class we were dealing with the Monera. So let us discuss with the kingdom Protista its general features. The important feature is it is unicellular eukaryotic. Now Monera was prokaryotic. Eukaryotic means they have a true nucleus. That means they have a nuclear membrane, nucleoplasm, nucleolus and DNA with the histone proteins, right? Now they are mostly aquatic and some are terrestrial also. Aquatic means living in water, terrestrial means living in land. They can be motile or non-motile. Now if they are motile, they have a special ciliatory or flagella or pseudopodia. That means these are the special locomotory organs. Cilia are small hair-like structure which is present all over the body. Flagella is a long thread-like or hair-like structure present in the organism. The pseudopodia is a modification of body itself to move further or forward or backward, right? Now, these organisms can be with a cell wall or without a cell wall. Now, if it is present, it is made of cellulose. Now, the nucleus, as I told you, it is well established. These organisms have a well-developed membrane-bound organelles like cytoplasm, like chloroplast, mitochondria, like that. Now, chloroplast is sometimes present. Because of that, they can be photosynthetic, holozoic, or saprophytic or parasitic mode of nutrition is present. Now photosynthetic, that means they can prepare their own food. Holozoic means the food is ingested inside the body and breakdown happens. That means whatever getting inside the body, that is holozoic, inside, right? Now saprophytic, which depends on the dead and decayed organism. Parasitic means they are harming other organisms and getting their own nutrition. Now, as I told you, they have a helical DNA with histone proteins. That means the nucleus is well developed, so chromosomes are present. Now, they have the reserve food as glycogen or starch and fat. The reproduction can be asexual or sexual. Asexual is mainly by the mitotic or amitotic division. Mitosis means the division of parent organisms into two equal halves, two same type of organisms. Sexual reproduction happens by the formation of gametes and they will give rise to, by the fusion, they will give rise to new organisms. Special cases, there is no formation of embryo. Okay, and you can have the diagram. This is a diagram of paramecium. You can see the cilia all over the body, right? So paramecium, the locomotory organ is cilia. You can see the cilia, mouth pore, micronucleus, anal pore from where the unwanted things are coming out, contractile vacuoles, macronucleus, food vacuole. I told you they are holozoic. So food is ingested and they are digested inside the body and remaining is coming. Now, what are the examples of Protista? See how the beautiful pictures are there. So nice. Slime mold. These are like small fungus type, okay. Amoeba, euglena. See the flagella, I told you, long thread-like structure. This is flagella. Amoeba moves by pseudopodia, okay. Dinoflagellate, again flagella. Paramecium, cilia, diatom, macroalgae. These are photosynthetic. You can see it is green in color, right? Okay, this macroalgae, right? Now, this Protista is categorized into different categories based on the characters. First one is plant-like, especially diatoms, dinoflagellate. Now, plant-like means they have the cell wall, they are photosynthetic in nature, they have the reserve food as starch. Okay, so they are showing some character which is plant-like. Now, second character is animal-like. Especially the example is amoeba, paramecium. Now these organisms are heterotrophic and they ingest food and they lack cell wall. So these are the character which is like animal. Even their stored food is glycogen, right? So the characters are similar to animals. Now some are fungi-like. That means example is slime molds, where you can have the organisms which are saprophytic. That means they depend on dead and decayed plants and other animals, like mushrooms and all, no molds. They are developing on the decayed material. So some characters are like fungi and they lack cell wall. Now euglenoids. See, when I taught you about 5 kingdom classification, I told you euglena is a special type of organism which are primarily photosynthetic aquatic organism, but sometimes they behave as heterotrophs in the absence of light, so they can't prepare their food in that time. So the special in Protista it is categorized as euglenoids itself, right? So these are the categorization. Because of this character, Protista is in between the Monera and other eukaryotic kingdoms like fungi, plantae and animalia. So it is becoming a link between the prokaryotic and eukaryotic kingdoms. Very important kingdom.